at home, final home game of the season?
They're all frustrating in a loss. This first one or the 14th one or however many more there's out there for us. So doesn't make it any better or any worse.
But do you take some consolation in getting the two and reaching a milestone of the first NFL player to get 4 straight years of 14 sacks? Does that do anything for you?
Personally, at this moment, no. And I'll see my family in a short second, and they'll tell me that and try to put a smile on my face, and I'll still be holding on to this L because at the end of the day, we play for wins. The individual stuff is great, it's nice. You want to be remembered for all the above, but cities remember you for wins and bringing championships, back home. And that's always been my intention. So I want to get back on track. I want to get back to winning, whether it's the last one or whatever's in store next season.
Myles, you obviously are familiar with Snoop, not just from training camp, but also Baltimore. How much was it same old Snoop, and how much did you notice maybe a difference in him tonight? For them.
He was trying to run the offenses as well as he could. Reading the defense, getting it out quick. But his nature is to hold on to the ball, be a little bit more aggressive, and when he doesn't see it, he wants to win the down with his feet, and we tried to take advantage of that, and we were able to make some plays and get some hits on him. But he's elusive, he's fast, and he was able to escape a few, and Mahmoud really came up with a big play after he outran me to the sideline.
I know when you talked a couple weeks ago, you seemed to indicate that you still have faith in the major pieces of this defense, that you guys can be successful and win together. I guess just with the wins and losses being what they are, what still gives you the faith that you have in this group?
I mean, you still got a lot of young guys who are, new to this system, new to, Schwartz and myself, still building that chemistry, but still going out there making plays and just all learning to gel. And some guys been thrust into action and really gone out there and showed the behind. So I got faith that they can continue to grow in the upcoming years. And I think even with the short field and some of the turnovers, we were able to really hold them, to less points than they really should have put up.
Given what you said a couple weeks ago about not wanting to go through rebuild and needing to know the plan, did it enter your mind at all today that this could be your last home game here?
I don't think about that kind of stuff. My mission is to go out there and try to help this team win. As a leader, as a brother, as a teammate, that's what I solely focus on. I'm not looking into the future. And next thing on my mind is recovery, looking at film, how can we improve, going to the Ravens, and try to play spoiler for them. We got to find a way to get more takeaways on defense. Get our offense in some better positions to score and take advantage.
I'll go back to that Ash's point, but you guys only allowed them to convert 2 of 11 on third down, and they punted the ball 7 times. So defensively, what did you guys see that was working well for you to put them in those situations and force them to punt the ball as much as they did?
I just, trying our best to keep them in the pocket and, take away some of those shorter throws and make them go long, keep them uncomfortable. There was some pressures that we had, to move the front and, get their line moving, not allow them to chip as much, and, we had some success.
Denzel said earlier this week that if the Browns are showing you the plan for the future, you'd like to peek over your shoulder and see what they're showing you. What kind of partner has he been in leadership and in the rush corner tandem since you guys have been here together?
Yeah, I mean, he's been a great example for the team and for the defense. Just being steadfast and being on the field. With his results, his performances, never being satisfied with the results that he puts out. He always wants more, and even the other day he was asking, how can I take it up a notch? What do you still fighting for, and how much more is there out there. It's like, there's so many more plays still to be made. 2 games, 1 games. There's still 4 quarters. You still have a legacy to build. You still have kids that come to this game just to see you. That should be enough motivation to go out there and make yourself a household name, make yourself remembered. So, just continue to find something that gets you out of bed, that keeps you fighting.
When you see guys like Denzel and now you see Isaiah coming along, and I know Ashley touched on this a little bit, but do you feel encouraged? You guys had that 4th and 1 stop today. Do you feel excited and encouraged about the defensive side of the ball, and knowing that once again, if you guys aren't getting all the turnovers on offense, that you guys are in position to get back to being that dominant elite defense that you were last year?
No, we just gotta get healthy. We gotta get the young guys up to speed, and you can definitely see the talent that we have. Just about getting it all on the same page, and that's been the story of the season. Again, the execution, not having those lapses in communication or judgment, and those guys will definitely come along. You can see what we have, but it's going to take some time.
Myles,
Take a couple more.
Myles, how gratifying has it been to see Isaiah finish like he has after he's kind of waited so long?
Kind of what we expected. He has a lot of the physical attributes to be a really good player in this league. It's about mindset and consistency, not taking it down for granted. Continue to work on his football IQ and continue to trim his physique. There's still another level he can take it for sure, and that's what I'll try to continue to work with him on as the offseason comes up.
Did you think there was a sack in that early play where Snoop didn't know the snap was coming?
I remember a play like that at Pittsburgh years ago, 6 years ago now, where he fumbled the snap and the receivers went out and he fell on, and I touched him and they called an aborted play. So I kind of felt like it might be something similar. So I had to go out and go get a couple more.
Greg used the word
Go ahead,
ridiculous.
Coop, and then American.
Greg used the word ridiculous when talking about some of the lapses and penalties, turnovers, those types of things that have happened this year. Is that kind of a shared sentiment around the locker room?
Yeah, it is, but try not to voice it like that. Try to be constructive as possible. Try to encourage guys. I know he is as well, and he's just airing a bit of his frustration, and be calm and cool all the time, and you've got to lead with the that gentle and example, but you also got to tell the guy how it is. You got to be realistic and tell him when we're getting out of hand, and we got to self-correct.
Myles, I thought I saw you visit the medical tent twice today.
Mm-hmm.
Just wondering, was this like some lingering thing, or did you get a new injury today, and are you kind of dragging yourself to the finish line a little bit, and will you finish next week?
I'm just old. I'm 29. Yeah, I'm not going to be dragging myself to the finish line. I'll be fine by Friday, Saturday, and be ready to go. I always am.